And we're live!
Hi.
Hi! Yes, I am Server Dude.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Vlad Hawks.
And this is the Podcade Podcast episode 26, recorded on October 20th, 2015. So, Vlad, you haven't been on a podcast since we started live streaming.
Yeah.
And you were kind of like the one that wanted to do live streaming the most.
Yes, but Captain Sebastian the Black needed me on the ship quite a bit over at the good old Pirate's Life.
Yeah.
So I've been busy. That's about it.
No games?
Bit of Hearthstone.
Hearthstone?
Hearthstone, same thing.
I know there's like a big debate about it.
There is a big debate, and I'm just like, leave me out.
Why don't we ask the people on YouTube?
Yeah.
No, they're gonna kill us. I played. Jeez, I really have not played anything, to be real. I played some Jetpack Joyride.
Trust me, I know the pain. Like, I played Destiny like a couple days ago, and it was like the first game I played in like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm like, wow, it's been a while.
Yeah, I need to get back.
Yeah.
Too busy.
What about you, Corey? What have you been watching?
We've been watching. Well, let's see. I got it on my phone. Let's see what we got. We got. Oh yeah. Jackbox. You know those games, the party games.
Yeah.
Like you don't know Jack, Quiplash, Fibbage, Drawful.
Those are fun games.
Oh yeah. Well, Drawful actually is queued up to do like a big Let's Play thing kind of thing.
That's good. Yeah. If we could get like everybody together. And,
I think. Can we do a tournament in that? I know you get points. What the points are like?
Yeah.
The points.
Technically, it just depends on how you.
I think it's random though.
You totally can. You totally can.
Okay, so we could do that. Or
But yeah, the
somewhat
Jackbox
mini tournament.
Jackbox Party Pack 2 came out with Fibbage 2, Quiplash XL, and new games like Bidiots, Earwax, and some bomb disarming game that's basically keep talking and nobody blows up or nobody explodes, but worse. So we'll forget about that one. But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of people play that on Twitch, and like I've been able to join in on games, so that's been
Cool.
That's amazing for Twitch, like the fact that there are people designing games almost with like the specific intention of playing those games on Twitch, interacting with the audience. So I'm so happy those things exist.
Have you? Did you ever get into the Pokemon one where you're like Twitch controls Pokemon or something?
No. I watched that for a little while, but considering I've like never actually played those games, I didn't really feel connected. But I love the mythology that evolved out of that thing. Praise the Helix fossil.
Welcome. Okay.
Speaking of Twitch and such, I heard that there was this one game that, it was a game I heard a while back where it's like, it's a Twitch stream and stuff, and you can only 5 people can play at one time. And if you die in that game, you can't get back in the game ever again, kind of thing. It's similar to the other game you were talking about earlier before the podcast. It's like similar concept, but it was like a live stream Twitch thing or something. And like you have like spectators and stuff and that, so everyone can watch it.
Do you remember the concept of the game?
I don't remember at all. I just heard it in like a news story in passing. It was like, yeah, it's kind of cool. Though only 5 people can play it, so it's like, well, can't do it Let's Play or anything. You could do Let's Watch kind of thing, but yeah, it was kind of interesting kind of concept that only like 5 people in the whole world can play that game at one time. So, and you got to like coordinate with people like from like people that don't speak the same language kind of thing.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Well, if you remember like what it's called or what actually happens in it, but
We're old.
yeah, we're old talking.
Well, you guys are relatively young. I'm dirt.
oh yeah. I'm
Relative to Surfer over here, yeah, we're the young guys, but
yeah, we're the youngest.
let's just say we got a couple decades under our belt. That's where we're at.
How it is.
Yeah.
Yes, brother. Old enough. Thank you, Fluffs.
Mr. Fluffs is in the chat with us.
Yeah,
Go
we got Fluffy. But yeah, if you remember what the game was about, what it was called, let me know, because I might know. But yeah,
I don't know if it's still going on, though. I'm not sure. It was like, I want to say a year ago that I've heard about it, but
in terms of games that were basically designed around Twitch, I know there's one called Choice Chamber, which is basically your chat votes on how the game plays. You know, like so what kind of enemies do you face? Like tall, skinny ones, or short, big ones? You know, or what kind of rooms do you have? Ones with a bunch of spikes or a bunch of pits at the bottom. You can actually vote on that. You can vote on the weapons they use. So that's a fun game, but much better with like a large chat. You know.
Yeah, there was one game I'm not sure if I saw or it was like it was a horror game, and as you're playing it, if you were live streaming it, people could type in like vote for certain things, and they could get harder or you get more rewards or something. It was
I remember hearing about that one. I don't remember what it was called or anything.
I can't see what he said.
He said that you look like Franklin in GTA 5.
Hey, you know what?
You know what?
I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That'd be a compliment to me.
That's a compliment. Yeah.
I like
brothers.
That's
Franklin.
really chill.
No.
Wow, Fluffs. Franklin.
You
Okay.
Franklin.
Yeah, he played Franklin a little bit ago. Or when we did GTA Solo, we got past the first heist.
Yeah.
That's where we left off. And
The first time? Are you sure?
yeah, we did the
Yeah,
first
first,
heist.
okay.
And we did the first heist, and then right after that, we stopped. There's still
We're
one more
getting back
episode
there.
that I still need to upload. But yeah. But yeah, I don't remember what happened to that game kind of thing. But you were talking about One Life.
One Life. Oh my god. Yeah. So, kind of a recent addition to Steam Greenlight. This has to be one of like the most original concepts I've seen in quite a while. Everybody knows the concept of permadeath in a game. If you die, you have to start all the way over.
Mm-hmm.
This is permadeath. So it's first person shooter, but if you die, you not only just die in game, the game locks you out in Steam
Forever?
forever.
Like
Like,
you bought the game and it's
You
out
buy the
by-
game, you can't play it anymore after you die.
So sorry. you
Sorry,
lost your money.
yeah. It's like $10. If you can survive a while, then hey, maybe $10 well spent. But if you die, like the first hour you play it, well, I hope
So-
you enjoy that hour a lot.
Pretty much the developer said, we're going to create this game, and if they fail, well, they lost their money. Next time, just get good. That's pretty much what they're saying.
So
Pretty much.
can you buy like an hour
Yeah.
pass at it, or do you have to make like a whole new
You
account?
pretty much have to do the whole new account thing.
That's really.
But you do have to buy the game again, so
I kind of like that in a way, because it shows, like, real life. You don't get a second chance.
exactly. Like I like that concept, and you know it gets demented too. Like I read about you. You don't actually have to kill the other person. You can choose to
Wait, is
spare
it
them.
Is it player versus player or player versus computer?
Player versus player.
Okay, hell no.
It's multiplayer. It's massive online.
Yeah.
Jeez, that sounds crazy.
And to the guy asking, yes, we do interact with viewers if
Yes, we do.
you have
Uh,
questions for us or anything.
Miss
Yeah, go ahead.
Mindfox. Yeah.
I like
Mind
that.
Fox.
Yeah, Mindfox.
I can't see this far. I'm
Yeah.
not blind.
I should be able to make a way to like make the chat
Where you
bigger.
from?
SoCal.
So yeah, Southern California.
Southern California, Pacific Ocean, I usually sell around.
It is
here,
bloody
there.
hot here.
Yeah. Well, it's starting to cool down just a little bit.
Down a little
Little
bit. It's
bit.
cooled
It's
down
a little bit late,
Hey, it's
Hey,
good.
Riffy.
being October and all that, but
Hey, how you doing?
hey,
Up. So yeah,
Ginger man.
Ginger Man, Jesus, Black Jesus, and
kick ass, roofies.
you don't have
It's Vlad Hawks, but thank you.
yeah, and I'm server dude.
I'm this dude.
Yeah, you,
Homie G. No, you're Homie G.
Homo G, Octocore,
Oh god, let's.
Oh, yeah,
Ozzy
Homo
Osbourne.
What do you, I can't see his Black Jesus.
Black
Oh,
Jesus. Oh god.
gosh. I'll take it for now.
Is there a way to make this bigger? Make sure
Um,
no. Oh,
I don't
I
think
just
so,
clicked
no.
something.
Oh gosh. All right.
Oh, so that's what? Okay,
You
no.
broke something.
Okay, so yeah, One
How do
Life.
You
You die in this multiplayer first-person shooter. You're gone.
Yeah.
You can't even play it again unless you make a whole new account, buy the same game. Like, holy crap.
Nah.
Like, I love it though because, like I was about to say, you don't actually have to kill the other person.
Right.
You can choose to like humiliate them. Like, there's literally a piss on the guy function.
Oh, great.
The piss on a guy function.
You can take a piss on other players.
What? You already ruined their gameplay and like freaking told them you have to buy a game in order to come back. No, I cannot say that. By the way, I did see that. I'm not saying that.
Nah. We want to keep it PG-13 a little bit.
I go rated R from time to time, but that's just dang on. No, I won't say that. But yeah, I would get that, but I won't like go back to it after that first time. I would like probably do a good gameplay and do a rage play probably, because I would be pissed off. I just lost $10.
Well, the fact is, like, I would join in and I would be dead within like 5 minutes.
Probably. I think that's everyone.
Well, based on
if enough people are playing, like, I can't play. That's one of the biggest reasons I don't play things like Call of Duty is because I step around a corner and poof.
Yeah. And there's going to be people trying to hack the game too.
Yeah.
There's going to be people trying to hack the heck out
We're
of
good.
the game.
We're good. I mean, like, based on my experience with Star Wars Battlefront, I would probably die in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just like, spawn, dead.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I can't stand Call of Duty because you play with anybody who's played for, a few hours. People with experience under their belt. You're dead.
Yeah,
like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You just walk around the corner and it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I mean I know that's like part of like the learning curve is you gotta die like 5,000 times before you can actually get good.
Absolutely.
But I don't have the time to invest to learn.
I don't want to die 5,000 times.
Yeah,
I just want to be able to like pick it up and run with it.
Yeah. So like that whole happened.
It sounds good. Would you get it?
Hey, Pro Hazard.
No.
Hyper Hazard.
I probably would only do it if like I was live streaming or something. It was being recorded kind of thing. I know I still would probably not last long.
I don't think anybody's going to last long, honestly. I think the point is just a hide. I think it's going to be a hide and go seek type of game where people go in like hide everyone, hide.
Like camping the game.
Like literally, like how long can a person last? That's going to be the biggest thing. How long a person can last in that video game.
I want to see like some world records being set. Like this dude lasted like 23 days.
No, this is just an idea, but we could all join at the same time and see who is the last man standing of our group.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
So like form a team or something.
Yeah. All right. Something like
fight
that
against each other.
Well, that's the thing. We could either fight against each other or see who can survive the longest.
I get it. So it's like everybody pays like
nice.
$10, and we compete to see who loses the most amount of value.
I guess.
That's pretty much how it's gonna go. Jeez.
Yeah. So a trailer came out that we all are equally excited
Did it?
for.
I didn't notice.
What trailer are we talking about, Chad?
What?
I don't know what.
And I didn't hear about this.
trailer?
What
There's this.
You might have heard of it. It's this, kind of sci-fi movie series thing. It's called
Star Trek?
Yeah, something like
Oh yes, I love Star Trek.
I've been waiting for the new one to come out.
Yeah, Simon Pegg is directing that shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's good. Hey, I can handle that.
Yeah.
So,
and
yeah.
then there's also this Star Wars thing. I don't know.
that's
I haven't heard of it. Have you?
They made like 6 of those things already, didn't they? It's probably some overblown franchise that
Probably
nobody cares
is,
about now.
like,
It's like Transformers. They're making like 8 more or something.
Yeah, something like that.
It's kind of like how Disneyland wasted money on Frozen. They're wasting money on this new Star Wars thing. It's just gonna be a waste. It's gonna be a bunch of random children
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read.
Yeah.
I'm really blind. I can't see what he said. What did he say?
Get it on your phone, man.
That's a good point. I could just do that.
Yeah, you could just do that.
Dude, the mobile Twitch app is like the best thing.
I just forgot
Like
my
really.
login.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, you probably. Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, no, seriously, I did enjoy the trailer.
I couldn't be happier with how that thing looked like.
I mean, when I first saw this year, I was like somewhat excited. I'm like, with teasers and everything, I kind of make it so it's either I'll check it out later or I'll pass on it kind of thing. That's where I stand for teaser. But this is the first official trailer, so it's like I am generally excited because now it's only a few months away and kind of thing. So it's finally.
I know.
It looks good. It looks very good, especially this the story that we kind of got a little bit of, and it's kind of interesting.
I am like all about what this new character Rey is the female character.
Oh, okay.
I am all about it. Like everything she was doing in that trailer is just like I'm so happy to see this character. This she looks amazing.
Yeah. She hasn't come up in like the previous Star Wars media or anything,
So-
right? The character.
No, she's new.
She's new. She's brand new.
completely new.
Everyone's new except the original cast from the Strikes
Well,
Back
obviously.
Jedi.
Yeah.
Well, except I think there's a new Chewbacca. The person playing Chewbacca is a whole new different person.
I thought the old guy came back.
I don't. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the old guy came back because they were making a big fuss out of it. Like he was in the costume with like
right.
the black eye face paint thing.
Yeah.
He's totally back. I'm
I went
so
to
happy.
the Star
and Warwick Davis is back.
Hey, that's good. I'll take it.
Like literally nobody knows that he's gonna be there, but he's back.
I wonder if they're going to show him. I feel like they're not going to show him.
Oh no!
That'd be hilarious if they show him. It was just like
R2-D2's head just pops off all of a sudden. It's like, hey
hey
guys, I was in Harry Potter.
Oh god. Oh, he's a sick dude though. He's cool.
Yeah, he is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's see. There was one thing in the trailer that I was like, well, you were saying that you want to like get a stormtrooper costume and go
I've been
sit
trying
mirror.
to figure that out. I want to be the John Boyega Finn, the black character.
Yeah.
I was going to do that.
I don't think you can pull it off, man. That's just pushing it too far.
It is pushing it too far. It's
Yeah.
just. I mean, I shaved my hair too, so I don't think I want to be able to grow it within December. And find a costume. I want to get a good costume though. That's the thing. I don't want to get just a flimsy Party City costume.
That's the thing I always worry about whenever I think about like cosplaying or something. It's just like, oh, I want it to look so good.
But that takes so much time.
It's got to
so
be the
much money.
best, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as I was watching the trailer, I was like looking at the shots, and you could probably get a jacket that looks like that pretty easily.
Maybe. I just really want to be a stormtrooper though. Because I've gotten that I look just like him.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, but I just felt like, you know what? I'll go with it. I'll just go with it.
He
See
has
what happens.
He has that like
he's a Jedi.
that like thick jaw.
He
though.
does.
It's
He's freaking
insane.
British.
Like,
That's why. Freaking British. Freaking Brit. Black
he's
man.
a Brit. I didn't even realize he was a Brit.
Yeah, he was in the baseball movie. No, that's not him. Never mind, wrong person. That's the new Black Panther. My apologies. Oh shoot, he's in a few good movies, but I forgot. Obviously, they weren't that good. If I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, I looked up like all three of like the new like the new main cast essentially, the protagonists anyway, and I don't know. It's like looking at all their film credits on like IMDb, and it's like they've been in like so little.
Yeah.
Like especially the new female character.
Yeah.
She has like 2 things in her IMDb list.
So like if you go back to like the original Star Wars cast, they were also in the same boat, and that's kind of what they're doing with this.
I think that's really good. You know, you get somebody a little fresh, a little. Yeah. They have a lot of potential.
And what I just realized just now, in the trailer and the teaser, we haven't really seen much dialogue being presented. It's just mostly been voiceover.
Yeah.
So we haven't really seen too much. It's mostly just been action shots. So.
I swear, I think that one guy is Luke. I think he's Luke.
What one
Luke
guy?
is upset.
The one that gets like something of his mind or something?
No, that's not Luke right there. The Luke when they show the guy with the lightsaber with his hair swishing around. With the crazy lightsaber, I forgot what they call it.
The red one?
The red one, yeah. When he comes to attack Finn. I think that's him.
It's not him, dude.
Are you sure?
His name is Kylo Ren. He's played by...
Oh, that's right. That's person.
They announced that. But on that note, like, he finally talks. Like, we finally heard his voice.
We actually finally do.
And while it kind of sounds a bit like a modified tin can, I like it.
Do you think he would have any relation to any of the Jedis? Because it seems like he knew something.
Well,
like,
I mean, he has a freaking.
he does have
uses
lightsaber.
the.
But
Obviously, he's related, but
he creates it though.
creates what?
The lightsaber.
Everybody creates your own lightsaber. Yeah, that's
technically.
That's the the thing with the Jedi is, I mean, maybe they'll give you one to use for a while, but you do end up like creating your own lightsaber.
Yeah.
That's same for the Sith.
Yeah.
I know certain crystals for lightsabers are hard to get.
Exactly.
Like different planets, like the red ones are very hard. To
Like
get.
like Mace Windu's is like one of the rarest things in like the universe or whatever,
Because it's supposed to be like based on both the Jedi and the light and the dark side that the purple lightsaber stands for.
Long story short, yes, obviously he's related to the Jedi in some
Well,
way.
yeah.
But how? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though speaking of Luke being absent from the trailer, he's
Absolutely.
also absent from the poster too. Like
he is.
Hanzo, Leia, and
And I mean, he's in the movie. He's confirmed. To
yeah,
be
he's
in the
confirmed to be in the
movie.
movie. He's like even like did interviews and stuff that he's in the movie. So
Someone was dead. That what's her name? What's the girl's name? What's the girl's name that
Ray?
you love? Ray.
Mm.
She was crying over her dead body. Could that have been Luke? Exactly. Not a yes or no. It's like, is it?
Like, I really don't feel like they're gonna like do that. That feels like a really cliche thing to take like your big hero and kill him off in like the first 5 minutes. You know.
Well, not for might not be the first 5 minutes. They'd be actually showing the end. You never know with trailers.
I don't feel like they would give that much away. You know. I feel like like what was that horror movie that like gave away the ending in the trailer?
Where
she's like being like dragged away from the camera.
The Gallows. Also Quarantine.
Quarantine. Yeah.
Gallows does that too. They showed the ending and that pissed me off.
Yeah, I really feel like Disney is better about hiding that kind of thing. Like,
well,
yeah,
not just Disney, but like I think everyone that's working on Star Wars knows how delicate this is.
Yeah,
and it's been tiptoeing ever since the concept of it.
Like the whole thing with like Luke, I am your father. Did you ever read about like the lengths they went to keep that a secret?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
I read on that.
So it's essentially, even the actors, they didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they told the actors, but it was something like I am. Do you remember that? Do you remember what they told the actors Vader would say?
They literally, like, on that whole scene, they actually not cut, but like they switched the lines, and then they did. I think they told them right arm. Ow, for that actually hurt.
Well, here's what I'm asking though is like what did they tell him that he was gonna say I'm
trying to remember. Crap.
Something like I'm.
No, it's
like
not even I'm something. It's literally like a whole different thing. It was not.
It was
I'm
like
something.
it was I'm something. It was like I'm. It was I'm related to. It was almost like Spaceballs. I'm your brother's cousin, sister's nephew's former. No, it wasn't that bad, but it was something like that. That was like, ooh, okay, I guess that's a cool plot point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, they held on to it. They told the cast something different, and like literally the only person they told was the dude recording the voice, and then they switched it. With their placeholder, they switched it, and it's like so even the actors, even everybody working on the set, nobody knew.
Yeah.
So
I hear Walking Dead is also something like that, where they like film episode to episode or something, so that way they don't. When someone dies, it's like really, really secretive kind of thing.
Because nobody reads the comic or anything.
Well, the comic book and the show is very different from each other. So, I mean, I'm starting to read the comic too, and it's kind of interesting seeing the difference.
Same kind of thing with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that one too.
Like editing all the.
Just get the Twitch app.
I can't sign in for some reason. It won't let me sign up.
Okay.
That's good. You get.
Yeah, no.
Do work instead.
Yeah, Fluffs do work.
Yeah,
Mr. Do work with the Fluffs.
Work.
You messing with our viewers? Go somewhere else, Fluffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of people who are absent, one person I've noticed he has like made no appearance whatsoever is Max von Sydow. Sydow? I don't know how to pronounce that.
I think you said it right the first time.
Sydow. Max von Sydow, and he was the one when they announced the cast. I was looking at him like he's something big, you know. He's the big dude.
I would think he. That's weird.
And he has not been in a single trailer, a single post. I've seen nothing.
Which one is this?
Max von Sydow.
You gotta refresh my memory. It's been years.
Have you seen what's the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio?
He's in
on the island.
The Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. Have you seen Shutter Island?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you remember like the old German doctor?
No, it's been a while since I've seen that one too.
well,
which character did he play? I know character names. So right.
Damn it, I don't remember the guy's name. He was like the head doctor, aside from Ben Kingsley.
Are we still talking about Star Wars?
No, we're talking about
Game of Thrones?
Freak.
I'm still talking about the island, Shutter Island.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. Can you look at it or something?
Well, no. Like you're saying, like he was in Shutter Island, but what was he in first that you guys were talking about?
He was in other stuff too. Wasn't he also in Independence Day?
Like you were when they were announcing the cast and stuff.
Well, Shutter Island was the only thing that really popped to mind. I can't actually remember the
No,
other stuff. I've
like
seen
what
of
was
him.
the original story that we were talking about?
Well, when I saw him in there, I was so hyped to see it. Like, I thought he was going to be like the new Emperor Palpatine kind of character, you know.
So we are still talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, we're still talking about.
Okay.
This particular actor is very, very good at portraying like the creepy, big, imposing villain.
Okay.
People thought he was the voice. I think at first people thought he was the voice of the person that was doing
Yeah,
the Star Wars
he
thing.
wasn't the narrator. I did look that up. He was not
wasn't,
the
yeah.
narrator, but and yet we still haven't seen
Wait,
anything
he
of
said
him.
that he was a bad. He didn't say. He like kind of hinted that he was a bad guy though.
Well,
I think in one of
freaking
his
obviously.
things. Well, yeah, that's him in
He's
general.
Max von Sydow. He's gonna be in it. He is definitely going to be.
Black keeps.
Uh-oh.
I can't see.
The video says it's not working, but
Doesn't want to
supposedly,
start.
supposedly,
That might be on Twitch's end. It might be they're just a little overloaded. Yeah. I definitely suggest some sort of refresh.
yeah. I mean, the fact that other people can hear us, it means mine
Yeah.
end's good
Yeah,
for
we're-
once.
seems like we're doing fine. I'm watching it on my phone and it's
Oh.
fine. So yeah, I think it's probably a connection
I'm
issue.
eventually gonna do like a Twitch stream where it's just me fiddling with settings over and over again. It's gonna be very boring, but you get to watch me fiddle with settings.
It's what's got to happen. It's gotta
eventually.
happen.
I mean, it's the only way to fix it is to actually start streaming and
Pretty
just
much,
play with
pretty
it.
So yeah,
but
so basically, there's this looming mysterious figure in the background that we really
good.
just know nothing about. I really hope that's because they're holding him off for like some really significant like plot development
Yeah.
or some twist or something big, because
Yeah.
he's a character who deserves to be big,
has anyone watched the Star Wars Rebels series?
A little
I
bit
have
of it.
not.
A little bit of it. I mean, I know people weren't too happy about it in the beginning, but once you get past like a certain point, it does tie in with the original Star Wars series that everyone loves, kind of thing. And it, supposedly it's going to bridge kind of the gap between I think the old movies and the new movies. I think.
Oh, thank you.
I think,
Great.
or is it? Does it take place between the first three movies and the?
I think it's supposed to be between Clone Wars, like after Clone Wars slightly, and before Revenge of the Sith.
So kind of like
Okay.
how Rogue One is going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I'm also looking forward to because wow,
That's gonna be
that's
sick.
that's a cast right there. Like
Holy
they've got
smokes.
like Donnie Yen, they've got what's his face? I just mentioned it before the stream. Alan Tudyk.
Yeah. People are saying they want like a Lando series or something up by
Oh,
himself.
man.
with man,
Him just walking around like, yeah,
I'm Lando Calrissian. Yay!
and I'm still alive, guys.
Man.
Have you tried this Colt 45 malt liquor?
Yeah, he does make a cameo in the series. Yeah, so he's up for Star Wars, I guess. But that's not a character could pop up in the movies.
He could.
He's technically still alive.
I mean, I don't think they've. Yeah, Billy D. Williams. I mean, he provided his voice for Lando Calrissian in the Lego Movie.
Yep.
He was in the Lego Movie along with a bunch of other Star Wars actors. The guy who played C-3PO.
Yeah.
I wish
I think
I
a
wish
lot
they
of-
could have gotten Harrison Ford for that, but
That'd be great. I think a lot of them were just like, this is gonna be fun. It's quick money. It's
I know,
fun.
yeah.
You should definitely do this.
I would do that. If like a toy company like a parody sort of thing approached
Yeah.
me, it's like, could you like William Shatner? Like he parodies himself like all the time,
does.
and I love it. Like, did you ever see was Airplane 2?
Yes.
That was like
That
his
was perfect.
shining
That
moment.
was perfect.
Why doesn't anybody ever tell me about these things? It was just like a door, and they keep blinking and flashing and beeping and flashing and blinking. Just breaking down.
All right. We're getting low on time, so I do want to talk about a few games.
Fair
This
enough.
is a video game podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. I mean, but Star Wars did break the internet, so
Yeah.
we might as well go to the Battlefront beta as well.
I'm still waiting for the day when Half-Life 3 gets announced. The internet's just gonna like die entirely.
Oh, people were like everyone from the Half-Life days just gonna like take over.
Yeah.
MySpace is going to come back to us right now. Everyone from MySpace is like, I remember this. They're like 100 people are in MySpace now.
Yeah.
I
got one person as my friend.
Yeah.
Tom's still my friend.
Yeah.
Bro. There's two.
Yeah. Some people are speculating that Valve is gonna like do like their goggles with Half-Life 3, like just kind of similar with Half-Life 2 that you put just on Steam to kind of get that going.
Mm-hmm.
So I could kind of see it in theory, but I think it would also piss off a lot of people if it was
Absolutely,
exclusive
yeah.
for just those goggles.
For VR. Yeah.
I mean, the goggles, I've seen a few more demos of it. The vibe is actually a lot better than the Oculus Rift. Like, it kind of is more precise and polished, but Oculus Rift, we haven't really seen too much of the final demo of that kind of thing. So it's kind of, it's going to be interesting when they both come out kind of thing. Because I think they're both coming out early 2016, I think. But, yeah. But speaking of Star Wars, there was the Star Wars beta that we played 2 weeks ago.
Oh, shut up, Fluffs.
No, we're not.
Are you in the same room? Yeah.
What the heck? How do you get over here? You crazy?
You teleport.
Magic!
He teleports from like room to, or from state to state. Yeah.
Star Wars beta is really good.
What of it?
There was one point, like on the Star Wars beta. I'm sorry about that. It's just really like random. Yes, Fluffs. 3 different. Oh God.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks for explaining it, Flops.
So I was all right with the beta or the Star Wars Battlefront beta. Like I was like, it's interesting. I'll play it for a little bit. I mean, I'm not really big on PvP thing, but I did like the whole like Walker thing because it felt like you were in the movie kind of thing. It looked like it.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of it?
I loved it. Did you get to play it?
I didn't get to play it, but man, I watched a ton of it.
This thing's watching.
Yeah, my thing is always like YouTube,
Well, if
Twitch,
you like, we can
just
try it
watching
together.
it.
You know what I mean?
Well, the beta's over.
The beta's over.
Oh, that's right. Oh, shoot! Wow.
Yeah, you know
Holy
what?
smokes. It was fun and update on Star Wars Battlefront.
You missed the boat, Fluffs.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
missed it. Yeah.
Well, well, no, he's on track. We're just delayed. Yeah.
You had an update on Battlefront. What's coming up?
Oh yeah. Speaking of Battlefront, we got new heroes.
Well, it's the same heroes. Well, one of them is Han Solo was always in there, technically.
Well, in the game, there's new heroes.
Okay.
Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader.
They had
Continue.
Luke and Vader. Now they've incorporated. It's after the beta, so nobody's going to get to play them until it's released. But they have the new heroes in the game now.
Yeah.
Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Emperor Palpatine.
It's so sick.
Like how
Something dark side. Given to your hatred.
I just hope they fixed his movement.
Strike me down
Darth
with it.
Sidious was the way he moved in Battlefront 2 was so funny.
that's what you gotta love about those whole games. It just yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
You actually got a chance to play as Vader. We didn't during the beta. How was that?
He's OP.
Well, obviously.
He's real like legitimately like in the game. He's very OP. Like you aim at someone and do the force choke, they go up, and you hold and they die. You throw your lightsaber, they're all dead. Whoever's in the way. There's no like. It's literally they're dead. That's what I like about it too because lightsabers kill you.
Yeah.
It's not hit.
I gotta
you're dead.
appreciate
It's
that,
Hit,
yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah.
That's what it was good.
I do like in this one, it's a pickup, so it's really just like luck of the draw if you're around it to pick it
Yeah.
up. Because I think in Battlefront 2 is if it would pop up on your screen.
Yeah, it'll pop off your screen if you get enough kills.
Yeah, but it's just like if you kind of sucked, you never got it kind of thing.
it
So
was like,
yeah.
and the vehicles were actually pretty fun.
Dude, the AT Walker is like the most unbalanced thing in like the entire.
It's realistic though, because like how can you drive something like that?
Well, they did say like the whole game is broken. Is just this was kind of like a server test, not a balancing test.
But it's
I don't consider the game broken by any means. I think it plays like it's supposed to play. It's just you got to get used to how it plays. You know.
Well, I mean, like in terms of Walker defense, it was like the rebels were like had like bows and arrows equivalent to like cannon kind of thing. It was like kind of a little bit unbalanced in terms of like they could win or not.
I mean, one of the complaints I heard about the game was, you can fly the I don't remember what the craft was.
Y-wing?
No, it's not X.
A-wing?
It's not Y. It's not A. It's
TIE
it's the
fighter?
one shaped kind of like triangular.
It's
the
the
one that
Vader's one. That
no.
This is
It's-
Rebels.
It's Rebels, yeah.
Okay.
It's the one that shoots the grapple, ties it around the legs, and then
yeah.
brings
Oh.
the AT Walker down.
Yeah, it's Snow Speeder.
Thank you. Wow. Okay.
Hey,
On the
there
ball.
you go.
Yeah, the snow speeder. You can take that and you can do the grapple thing in the game, bring the thing down, and it's extremely like cinematic. the thing that I've heard people complain about is like you can do that and it's cinematic, it's gorgeous, it's just like the movie, and it feels like you're in Star Wars. And then you see it the second time and it's like, oh, I saw that before. And then you see it the third time, it's like, oh yeah. And then the fourth time, meh.
Well, it was that. I mean, that was the only map.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, or only one of two kind of thing. And Film Freak did bring up a good point. In terms of the server wise, it was pretty good for a Star Wars beta. Everyone wanted. It was completely open too. It survived.
Performed very well.
We had a little slight lag, but I was trying to jump into the game.
Well, I think that was also we were trying to connect in the same room.
Oh, not that. It was the part when we got into the Hoth. At that point, when it started getting a little slow and choppy.
Right.
There was a bunch of stuff going on at the moment.
And loading and textures.
Yeah, it was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I actually did watch somebody who encountered a problem like that. Like they'd play a game and then they as soon as they tried to play another game, it was just lag central. Like
Yeah.
they actually had to close out the game, open it back up again to be able to play it without lag. It was like, that's an odd issue.
The thing is, there was a lot of people in that game too, so that's probably one of the reasons.
Now, it was 20 versus 20. Do you think that's enough people? Too many people?
It seemed plenty to me.
It seemed just fine. It seemed like that was just leave it at that. Like,
Yeah.
a little more would be a little bit too more hectic.
I mean, like walking into the battle, it looks like a battlefield. It still looks like a war.
And I agree with that. Like Fluffs and Necro, like we discussed on like last week's podcast, that they were like saying, "Yeah, it's too much. They should bring it down because it's too chaotic." But I'm like,
it's a war.
It's a war battlefield,
yeah.
battle zone.
The thing that they do need to fix is the camping.
Yeah.
Camping and camping
Spawning
and
on your...
spawn kills.
The spawns.
The spawns
Jeez.
need to be worked on.
Yeah. They did say they were going to change it so if there's someone in combat, you can't spawn.
Okay, because
But
literally...
Also, the grenades, I think, were a little bit overpowered.
Were they?
Quite a bit. It's like, boom.
I mean, if a grenade goes off like right next to you, you're gonna die.
Well,
It's the same. It feels like the same thing as like a lightsaber to
Yeah.
me.
yeah, but we were a couple feet away, and it was like, still.
But there was the one that we might got hit. It was called a thermal reactor or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
It does. It goes in and it goes back out. That was the most powerful grenade. And that it was cool. It's like it's like it made a real dubstep sound. I'm saying dubstep.
It reminds me of that thing from the what was it, episode 2 in the prequels, when Jango Fett. Jango Fett is like setting off all the detonators and like the asteroid field.
Yep.
Oh, I got that, and when I went to Disneyland, I went on the Star Tours, and that was one of the things.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was one of the things.
I have not gone to that ride since they redid it.
Yeah.
I don't think I can deal with like the 3D.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
It's more. It's not really in your face. It's more depth.
I don't know. I've never really been able to handle that kind of thing just in general. So I've been really leery about that kind of thing.
The thing about with the 3D in that one, you don't really have to. You see a little bit of the blur, but it's not too crazy. Like you can do it without the 3D glasses if you like. You're going to miss out on the just shooting at you stuff. But other than that, sorry, I just blocked the camera by doing that. Other than that, it's a fun ride, and you still can see what's going on.
I just found it like really strange that they opted to go that way when like the original, it still felt like you were there, and you see things like swinging towards the car or whatever. It's like, oh god. Yeah. You still have that like knee-jerk reaction of like, wow, I'm about to get hit, we're about to die, or something. It still felt like that. So I don't really understand why they had to make it like, more immersion, it was weird to me.
Time is going now.
But
yeah, I mean,
but back to Battlefield, like in relation to that, I feel like they got the immersion right.
Yeah.
I feel like they got the whole cinematic experience right.
Yeah, and I do like how it's a different ride every single time. Like I went
there's
back to back,
gameplay.
and it was completely different both times. So it's really cool.
There's supposed to be like a lot of different adventures you can go on, like different changes. I don't know how many, but there's supposed to be a lot of them.
I can't
found
wait to
out
see
with
what else they do.
Yeah, I found out recently. Like a lot of people post Disney rides on YouTube and stuff. So there's probably a big compilation of all the different options on YouTube, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to check that out. So quickly, Star Wars or Halo 5 is coming out next week, and
people are already playing that. Have you seen like all the Let's Plays and things?
Yeah.
Like, how are these people getting these so early?
And I'm like, spoilers. Don't want to see it. Looks good. I'm definitely excited.
I went ahead and watched like a few videos.
obviously.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Like it's actually quite surprising.
Yeah. Creed is still coming out this Friday. So that's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, it's people are playing another game that people are playing now that like
I think in this day and age, release dates are relative.
yeah. There's the game.
Are you excited?
I watched a little bit. It looks really cool. I've been watching more of like some rage plays because I like watching.
I mean, Syndicate also looks good, but it was kind of just like, is it playable on day one? Is the question for me.
From what I've seen, it looked like it was playable. Like there's a few glitches that look hilarious. They were just funny. They didn't look like they were game hindering, but they were funny.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, look at like the horse with Witcher 3.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with those. Those are funny and stuff. Is when you can't play the game is when I'm like, okay,
yeah,
this is kind of like a issue.
Yeah, Film Freak. I mean, they're obviously limited in how much they can play, but I mean, even so, it's amazing that they can still do that like ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, it's
and who's it? Steamer. Yes, I have to agree. Like audio is just. I don't know. Audio has always been something to me that's just been like one of the biggest factors for games. It's one of the reasons I love games like, FTL and things with great soundtracks.
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing an amazing game and yet in my ears is like the most god-awful noises from guns and things,
yeah.
I can't play it anymore,
Yeah.
It just ruins it. But yeah, I have to agree. Like Battlefront, Battlefront. They got all the noises from like the original movies.
Well, they had like
they got like the good
archive.
stuff. Yeah,
from like the official archive and stuff. And yes, Mr. Flesh, we're just not famous enough to get free games.
Who is Freak?
I don't know, but I like it.
He's checking around.
It's confusing because. Never mind.
Okay.
It's just I saw the name and I was like, wait.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else we want to talk about real quick before we leave? Because
Heroes Reborn's looking good.
Yeah, I'm watching that too. I think we're gonna do like a discussion on that, right?
Yeah, we are. Once I would say like
on the wiki it says there's a mini series though.
Oh, there is. It's called Darkness. Open to Shadows.
Like the actual series we've been watching is called labeled as a mini series.
There's a miniseries, not the one we're watching right now, but there's a little one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's that one, but the series that like on the official Heroes app that for my iPad, it's called a mini series of the series that we're watching right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's weird.
That's confusing.
So I'm like,
that's too confusing.
I'm kind of wondering if this is like the only series or season we're ever gonna get, kind of thing. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But we'll do a discussion on that. But on that note, I think that's about it for this podcast. I am Surfer Dude.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Vlad Hawks.
Thank you for joining us on this Star Wars podcast.
Yes, here on Podcade.com. Make sure to subscribe to us on our social media links and
Here
such.
Starcade.com.
Yeah, Starcade. There probably is a Starcade out there.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to them like, what the heck are those guys?
Yeah, Starcade he's definitely out there.
Oh, it's Starcade. Oh, that's right. That's from Tron, too.
Was it?
Star Arcade, yeah. No, that's from Disneyland. Sorry.
Oh, God. Flynn's Arcade is from Tron.
Sorry, Flynn's Arcade.
Anyway.
I'm giving credit to everyone today.
Yeah. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe to us on our social media links. Twitch is where we're streaming our podcast streams and stuff.
Drop us a follow.
We're the times we need to figure out. Though it's going to alternate every Tuesday and Friday, so we're recording this on a Tuesday, so next time it's going to be on a Friday, and then it's going to alternate every time after that. But the times of what that time that day we're still working on kind of varies between the days and such, so we'll get back to that.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and talking. That was great.
Thank you so much for coming up here and
Look forward
watching. Coming up here.
Look forward to seeing you guys again.
Yeah, thanks for all coming out and hanging out with us. So.
Nice and positive chat experience is always great.
Yeah. All right. So see ya.
See ya. Bye.